Yeah, it's that Holy Grail. Holy Grail mixed with I think Aztec Kush. You know what I'm saying? Aztec Kush and Holy Grail, but this is together. It's that Return to a Sense, I call it. Y'all remember that song, Return to a Sense, with the Indians singing in the background and shit? I thought that was the most racist shit ever and shit, but you know what I'm saying? When I heard it, it made me cry, you know what I'm saying? But when I seen the video, damn. You remember that shit? Cause that's that shit that Eddie was smoking on in that video. That nigga smoking that. Eddie was smoking that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, nigga, who was that? Return to a Sense. Was that? I know that wasn't not Art of Noise, but what was the name of that freaking group? Return to like no, that was the name of the song. Return to a Sense. I gotta find that song. I ain't been able to find it because I don't know the name of the fucking group. My little brother Dad used to play that shit with like house music and shit. He was like a house head and shit. So you know what I'm saying? He used to play all the like the underground house hits. You know, the shit they got like Martin Luther King's speech on there turned into a house music track. You know, like the Martin Show. Some fucking house CD that had the Martin Show on there. Just had bits of the Martin Show. And like, it was a house mix built around it. You know what I mean? Dope shit, like the 90s, man. We'll never get another era like that, man. You know what I'm saying? 90s, bro. I was born in 1987. One thing I seen in the 90s, blacks and whites were like this like a motherfucker in the 90s, man. They were like this in the 80s, but in the 90s, blacks and whites really came together. In the 90s, gays started getting accepted, man. You know, Tyrone used to be in the closet. You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't being him majority of the time because he was living in a society where the nigga really couldn't be him. It's like, I remember an old sissy told me, that's what he called himself, an old sissy. It's just like niggas calling themselves niggas. That's what old sissy told me. He was like, we paved the ways for these new little young thug ass niggas out here to strut they shit and be on what they be on. He was like, I'm a man during the day. I'm saying, when I'm at church, when I'm at work, and all that shit. But soon, that nigga say, soon 7 o'clock hit, soon after 7 o'clock, that's when I'll be me. That's when I dress up and drag and shit and go on the night and have a nice time and shit, go hit up balls and all that. Nigga just painted this elaborate picture of like the lifestyles of being like closeted gay in the fucking 70s and like the 60s and shit. Nothing like the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit popped off. A lot of trends. Fashion, music, cinema. 90s had some of the best movies. Had some of the best TV shows. Had some of the best cartoons. Bruh. I'm retro. I wish we can go back to things. You know what I'm saying? If I had it my way, I'll go back. It's not going backwards. It's just retro. Going retro is not going backwards. Going retro will be, I don't know, bringing prayer back into school. We're not going backwards, bringing prayer back into the school. If anything, since we took prayer out that bitch, man, shit been a little ill on the education tip. School shootings, massacres, all kind of shit. Maybe we should go retro and put prayer back in school. While we at it, shit, let's just go retro and put smoking back at Cracker Barrel. So me and my mom can have a good old conversations. Me and my mom used to have the best conversations at Cracker Barrel. Smoke cigarettes, trying to be grown and shit with my mom. Like, that's the only time I can pick the spread out now. That's the only time I could be grown with my mother. Was at Cracker Barrel. She knew I smoked cigarettes. I used to steal her squares all the time. She smoked Virginia Slims and shit, menthol and shit. So I bought my own cigarettes one day. I think it was either some Newports or some Cools or some shit like that. I had to be like 15. Mom trying about cigarettes. Damn, you want to smoke so bad, don't you? Like, all right, let's go to breakfast. I'm like, bet. You know what I'm saying? Go to Cracker Barrel. She went up her Virginia Slimmy Slim. We go to the smoking section. They already knew what time it was. They thought I was my mom's boyfriend and shit. Like, they didn't think I was her son. So now I'm smoking table while I pull out me a cigarette, thinking I'm grown and shit. Mom would be sitting there, her legs crossing shit, smoking a Virginia Slim. You guys want anything to eat? Nah, we just having coffee. Just talking with my son here. This your son? She like, yup. I don't light your cigarette up, boy. I light my cigarette up. Me and mama had coffee. And just talk. That was our thing. That thing didn't last that long, but I waited 15 years for a thing. Because my brother had a thing with my mom. Sister had a thing with my mom. I had nothing. Yeah, some good conversations, though. Now, can't do none of that shit no more. I remember I went up to Cracker Barrel one time and tried to light up a cigarette. Hey, I lit the cigarette up at Cracker Barrel. I'm still thinking they still smoke. Hey, no, we don't do that no more. Oh, what? When? Mad as hell, I was grown too. That's what pissed me off. When I get over 18 and shit and can fucking smoke, I can't no more. The place you can really have a good cigarette indoors other than your house is Las Vegas. What y'all be soon? Holla at your boy. Hey, I got deals coming up. I'll talk about that at the end of the message and shit. Let's just get with it. Twin flames and separation. New weeks, new energy. We put this out. Might light up something at the end of this shit. Nice cards here. Masculine out here, feminine out here. Secrets out here, distractions out here, pain out here, winning out here, wishes granted out here, awareness out here, bridges out here, and grooming is out here. And the Romeo card. Let's get with it. Reading starts in 7 minutes and some change. Eyes finally feel better. Let's try to do this. It's totally out of commission. All right, first card in this message. We got the Three of Pentacles. This is a bridge, like I say all the time. This is you, you're a pinnacle, person, place, or a thing, like the physical body part. You're more than just a physical being and shit. You're a walking, talking universe. You got a lot of depth to you, but this is just the surface value of you and the surface value of somebody else. Because like I said, I got powers and shit, but I can't look at a person and get their shit, read their minds and their thoughts and all that other shit. You know what I mean? So usually when it comes to me meeting another person or building a bridge with somebody, whether that's a rapport, a connect, a network, whatever this is, it's got to be vital. It's got to be a strong bridge. We ain't building no makeshift, weak-ass bridges. We need solid concrete bridges, you know what I'm saying? Aside from all that there, we got the Knight of Pentacles, which is gloomy. If you don't know how to build with other people, I think today is the day to learn. Me, I had a big problem with dealing with people. I'm not saying I was like, not a people person, don't like people and shit. It's just, I just don't like this process. Meeting new people. I'd rather just parlay with the friends I got. So I gotta leave their ass alone, and then I'm forced to be in a position to put myself in a new space and put another person in my face. But it took years of grooming for me to really learn how to deal with people too. You know what I mean? Like, I could deal with people all day. I've always been a good reader of people. I'm good with kids. I'm good with people. I'm just a good general person. In general, you know what I'm saying? But aside from all that, it's just the internal shit of dealing with people. I ain't got patience. I don't like bullshit. I can smell it a mile away. I just feel like it's just time that, you know what I'm saying, I'd rather spend by myself. It's like group projects. High school, when it came to group projects, I did this shit myself. Number one, y'all stupid as fuck. I don't even trust y'all to do this shit. Y'all dumb. This is a white school I was at too. And y'all dumb. Look, let me do it. Y'all just put y'all name on it. Cool? Cool. They go out, do them and shit. I do the whole project. They put their name on it and I turn it in. Normal shit. Why? I work quicker by my motherfucking self. 2, I know this shit gonna be an A if I do it. And 3, we ain't really gotta do shit here. Just put your fucking name down on the paper. What's there to argue about? So, to teach, repeat that shit. Hey, it's a group project. You're gonna have to do it in a group, okay? So I'm gonna give you a C until you give it your group and do this shit. I'm like, it's stupid. Like, I know. Hey, buddy, this is a social project. It ain't just the physical part of the bridge. You know what I'm saying? I'm grooming you to get social with other people, so I don't know, you don't end up like I did, a grown ass person, and just to this day, like I just don't like people. You know, been a loner, twins like that. It's just my swag. Bottom line, it's more important than all that bullshit. You got the Three of Cups. This is distraction. Something in your way. This is you and something else that needs a direct connection, and this is something in front of that connection. This is you. This is your masculine, feminine, or feminine. This is you. This is your masculine. And these is y'all karmics. Feminine, your karma got a way of deterring you away from the overall prize. Masculine, your karma got a way of you deterring the overall prize that is y'all demo. But y'all two grown ass people. You're a grown person. You're a grown person. And each of y'all, whether this is you up top or the masculine or the feminine up top, y'all still gotta learn how to share each other's lives. You know, just because y'all two on one accord don't mean the world is on one accord with y'all about. Y'all could be two different races, two different cultures, same sex or some shit. And it's like your parents ain't feeling this whole little demo, but that's your girl's issue. Your parents, masculine, it's like your masculine, it's like masculine, your parents don't trip, they ain't tweaking, they actually love your feminine. But it's like with your feminine, her family and don't fuck with you. Her family think you're the cause, like you the one that's groomed her to be whatever, and vice versa. It's influence. And the reason why my twin don't fuck with me that much is because, like I said, it's the secret part of it. Clarifying the Three of Cups is the Seven of Swords. That's results. That's secrets. That's darkness coming to the light. That's somebody keeping 100 with you. That's you keeping 100 with somebody else. This is you having a result, having proof on something. See, the masculine has all. The masculine knows the proof is in the pudding. Therefore, the feminine ain't really gotta, I don't know, conform him or herself to the masculine's demo for him to kind of, like, for it to help. Like, feminine, you ain't really gotta do anything to help the situation here. The situation itself is just it's kind of like an outside situation. This shit ain't got shit to do with you. This is how your life came with. Your masculine know that. It's just you trying to get your own peoples to understand the same shit your masculine know. They're not gonna get you just like, they're not gonna get you or understand you in a manner that your twin gets you and understands you. You know, but it's our own lives. Sometimes it takes people to do drastic things to move on. Sometimes it's kind of easy, like Sunday morning. For me, one thing I learned is that, you know, I went through a shitload of pain. I went through a shitload of strife, but I had to overcome it. You know, that shit hurt, but it really didn't hurt. Like, it hurt, like my heart, like the pain of the shit that I went through. It's emotional strain, mental strain, psychological shit, spiritual shit. It's a lot. Like I say, real people go through real shit. It's a hard life for a divine. It ain't easy. Karmics, it's easy for them because ignorance is bliss. The reason why ignorance is bliss, because your life can be bliss the more ignorant you are. It's like a person who's content with their side of town. They don't need to go uptown, downtown, in town, out of town. They don't need to go to another state. They don't need anything. Everything they need is right in their neighborhood, and they feel like they don't have to go anywhere. They feel like they're going to be there till they die. I know people like that. Who live in Chicago their whole lives, who about the same age as my twin, and ain't been downtown. Common said that shit for the song. Told my homie, what's traveling the world sound? Find it hard to believe that he ain't been past downtown. You know what I'm saying? That shit still goes on in Chicago today, man. You really got an old school group of people. Just because we from the north don't mean we ain't country. See people sit on their porch all day, every day. That's what they do. Now, how the fuck they supposed to understand a divine person like you? How the fuck they supposed to understand divine agendas and divine business and lanes and shit? Like I say, you gotta stay in your lane on this one. All right? When it comes to proving things to people, let the actions speak for themselves. That's the distraction here. If you think emotions and feelings, cups, are gonna prove to somebody else that you're worth it, they gotta see wands, actions. They gotta see shit to believe shit. It's like how I am with my twin. Bruh, this is I give you secrets of life, secrets of the world. Best thing you could do is like take heed to them. I had to find this out. You know it now. Use it to your advantage. I'm using life secrets to my advantage. You can do the same shit. It ain't that hard to understand. It'd be a distraction thinking that these secrets can't get comprehended. Just like people with God. People, like I say, they give up. God, we can't possibly understand God, so we're not even going to put him in the equation. You sound stupid. He's the reason why we have an equation. You better fit him in there in the best way you can fucking try to figure out. And if you don't know it, at least try to get a crack at it. God, it's not that hard to understand, but yeah, motherfuckers want to, like I say, treat it like a virgin, treat pussy like it's this big mythical creature named Pussaliath that's hard to get to. When really pussy gets thrown at you like frisbees out here, nigga, you just gotta find the right pussy thrower to give it to you the way you want it, like real shit. I know men who are virgin like a motherfucker because they're still scared of pussy. Feel me? So, I say it's epidemic, but it's a lot of that going on. It's good men out here, but they're like babies and need nurturing and shit. Mostly Capricorns. That's a whole nother story. But look, start that shit to say this. Don't get distracted by the shit you can't see. Don't get distracted by the answers you don't have. Don't get distracted by what you don't know. You'll learn soon enough. But right now, it's all about actions, feminine. Overall energy with straight pentacles. Bottom line energy, we got swords and cups. There's no actions here between you two. So that means a few things. Like myself, it's just a little break that's going on. Masculine taking a break from the feminine. Feminine taking a break from the masculine. Masculine on this thing. Feminine's on their motherfucking thing. You best believe I'm on mine. Fuck you talking about? Like, needs to be more actions between each other. Because y'all both in y'all feelings. Y'all both in y'all head. Y'all both out here building bridges without each other and manifesting things without any type of interaction. And for those that's interacting, just more action. Step up them actions. Let's get into this reading. First message in this reading, Divine Feminine. You personally, you got the Divine Masculine. You come to the situation with your Divine Masculine's energy here. Your Masculine got a cape on, and like I say, usually when your Masculine has a cape on, he's got the tendency to burn you. How does your Masculine burn you? That he doesn't pick up the phone when you call. He's not separated, but he's just taking a break. He's just chilling out from you, trying not to get distracted by you. Maybe he's mad at you. Maybe it's something you said that pissed him off, like a trigger. He's triggered or some shit. You triggered him. You don't know how, but you did type shit. More smoke. More smoke. We get the Six of Pentacles, but it's going to be okay. Masculine's a little hot right now. It's a little heated. It's a little bamboozle, a little razzle-dazzle. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to be okay. As always. Why is he razzle-dazzled, heated, hot, all that? What the fuck's the problem? Two of Swords, pussyfooting around. Max is mad because he know he pussyfooting around. You know? What's the Six of Pentacles? That's a D. That's being okay. Like, it ain't passing. Passing is the next step after the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, the Reread card. Five of Pentacles is the Dark Night of the Soul. That's when you was fucked up. Five of Pentacles is getting shot. Six of Pentacles is just being in a hospital recovering. You alive. It ain't hit no major organ. You just got shot and you know, you're just healing up. So it's the Six of Pentacles. You ain't really in a state to where you can get up out that bed and I don't know, run for your life. If Jason come out with a motherfucking butcher knife trying to chase you and shit, you ain't that good. You can probably get there at the Seven of Pentacles, but even then, it'll still be a slow ass process because you're still at like 70%. It's homeostasis. What does homeostasis mean? Look that shit up in the dictionary. Masculine, you at homeostasis. You pussyfooting around, but you at homeostasis. You just got on this journey mentally and spiritually, and pretty much all the way down the line. But I mean, you're gonna be okay. You bumped your head, you kind of lost a lot, but you all right. When it comes to a friendly situation, you always gonna be okay, even when you ain't. Because like I said, I went through a lot of hurt, I went through a lot of pain, but it wasn't hurt and pain because it helped me. It's a saying, if it ain't helping, it's hurting. Right? So when you go through pain, the person, they ain't helping you. They don't love you. They're not anywhere near where you're at with them. You leave them alone or they leave you alone. You're going to be hurt. But you being hurt is just a reaction to what the fuck just happened. In reality, you'll be really hurt being with that person. Luckily, this thing ended, so you don't even have to wonder. So you don't have to wonder. Dodging a bullet. What does dodging a bullet mean? That mean it ain't hit you. If it hit you, it would have been hurting you. The bullet didn't hit you. So whatever happened and got you out the spot where you dodged the bullet, it helped. Even if you hurt. Dig what I'm saying? It's like, it's a shootout going on. You don't know what to do. You just stuck. Some little kid in the midst, and it's like everything is happening in slow motion. Everybody ducking, everybody hiding behind shit. You froze up. You just little kid, badass kid. He just happened to be in the area during this little melee right here. He see what's up with you. He rolls up, kicks you in the fucking nuts. You fall to the ground. Bullets miss you. That shit hurt, but the little kid did. But the little kid kind of saved your motherfucking life. Little kid been in this situation before. You look like you like this shit is new. You know what I mean? He a kid. He can't tackle you to the ground like you would a kid. He ain't that big. That ain't the way the kid's set up. The only way a little kid, he can't roll up and slap you because you in shock. You didn't even see the kid rolling up within the melee. Kid kicked you in your nuts. Kicked you in your nuts so hard you fall over. All the bullets that was headed your way missed you. Yeah, your nuts hurt. But you ain't hurt. It'll hurt when them bullets hit your ass. Building on to that, masculine, you come to the situation with a little bit of awareness. Ace of Wands. It's the first step to do anything. A for anything. These are wands, right? You're the king of wands, right, masculine? Okay. You're the queen of wands, right, feminine? Okay. Y'all both out here. Let's get to some action. Looks like masculine is going to make the first step. Looks like masculine going to make the first step because really the masculine is kind of in a position to do it. It's like he kind of put himself in a position to be the person to make the first step, first action. Ace of Wands, that's also awareness. That's the Nebuchadnezzar and the Matrix. That's the way home. That's the ship home. You got to be A for awake to even get ejected out the Matrix for the Nebuchadnezzar to come pick your ass up. And where does the Nebuchadnezzar take you? This is home. Awareness is the first step home. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. That's survival. It's one thing having awareness, but you're going to have to do something with the awareness you got. That's survival. But it ain't just survival. You're going to have Three of Wands. Add another wand to your fucking demo. Three of Wands, that's evolution, that's purpose. That's doing more than just surviving. Because the average person survives. A for average person survive. We are A above average, and need that third wand there. Once you get another wand past purpose, another wand past evolution, you get home. That's the Four of Wands. That's Zion. Nebuchadnezzar, Zion. Masculine. While you're on this journey on the Nebuchadnezzar, you got the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Swords, excuse me. This is fear. Making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's or being mentally discombobulated. Knight of Swords is also a divine card. Knights, queens, kings, and things. Those are divine realms. Ace to 10. Those are karmic realms. If you're at the Knight of Swords, that means you left the karmic realm mentally. Say that shit 2 times. If you in the Knight of Swords, that means you left the karmic realm mentally. You and the Nebuchadnezzar going home. You're going to a new plateau, higher heights. You ascended. You have a right, the divine right to be scared, to be discombobulated mentally. But make sure you get back on your shit. More smoke on that energy. Got the Five of Cups. Like I was saying the whole time. You ascending, Ace of Wands. You making the first step towards coming back home. whatever home means to you. Nine of Swords is a scary ass process. But guess what? You're going to have to get used to it. Five of Cups. Feminine understands this like a mofo. You're going to have to understand it now. Four of Cups is the world. You are just in the world taking care of yourself, masculine. You're a divine masculine. King of Wands. That means you be in the heavens. You be in Zion. Right? The world. Four of Cups is 3D. Limited space and time. It's a crab bucket. It's a plantation. Dig what I'm saying? Like, you're Neo. You come to the Matrix, do your thing, but you also go to Zion. But by you being a divine, and I told you, it ain't too many of you around. Ain't too many divines out here in the world. Four Cups. All divines do is just take care of themselves, man. They fuck with the world, but they don't really fuck with the world. They from the world, but they ain't really of it. Divine know where we come from. Karmics don't know where the fuck they come from. Divines are on paths and purpose and got twin flame demos to kind of sway them in directions to go. God fucks with them personally because the accountability that you got to God as a divine is way more personal than you not knowing God. I'm saying ain't no accountability because you don't know God, because a lot of people keep themselves Ray Charles from knowing God for that fact. I told you, ignorance is bliss. You awaken the soul. You got divine accountability, meaning you got a job to do. Meaning you got to fuck with God on another level. Meaning you got to fuck with yourself on another level. Meaning you got to fuck with your twin on a whole other level. Divine duties, that's what it's all about, masculine, and you're really learning how to really survive on a fourth, fifth dimensional level as far as just surviving on Earth, which you have become the king of. Feminine row. Divine feminine, you got the Knight of Cups. This is a dream come true or a wish granted. Gotta put more smoke on this. I kind of know where this is going. Two of Pentacles. When it comes to you manifesting persons, places, and things, and have them really in your grasp, in your space, in your path, you're becoming the king of that. Something I've been testing my damn self is making dreams come true. It starts with a person. I can manifest any person in my life. That shit, I'm pro at that. Now I'm trying to manifest things like money, like wealth on a whole nother level, but doing it in a divine manner. It's two people I kind of wanted to get close to. Wish granted. You know, twin not included. I ain't talking about my twin. Separation reading, right? Yeah. It's two people. I kind of, would have been a wish granted to hear from them, or at least get a little closer. Because we was not this. Now we're this. I'm this with these two people, and it's weird. I remember being in my head when I wished this shit, like, yo, I wish I could talk to so and so. I wish I could see so and so. So, boom, back. Oh, damn. Got what I asked for. It's pretty quick, you know what I mean? You gotta put more smoke on that. That's the Ten of Swords. One thing you gotta understand though, when you're manifesting persons, places, and things to you or near you or in your grasp, you gotta recognize the Ten of Swords of the situation. What's Ten of Swords? That's a permanent ending. That's a death. That's a wrap. That's something you can't touch. That's something you can't enter. That's something you can't fuck with. Just so happens one of these pentacles I wanted back in my life. It just so happened, they're married now. So it's really a wrap on the main reason I kind of wish them around, but at the same time, by them being around, the person, place, the thing, something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. By this pentacle being around, it just helps overall. It's still a wish granted, even though it's a dead end on trying to smang and bang that right here, because obviously Shorty got a demo. No. And like with my other pinnacle, it's like eventually this pinnacle won't pop up. It's do or die. Ten of Swords is death cards. It's gonna be do or die. I wish this pinnacle to be there, and I'm gonna have to do something with it once it comes. I can't pussyfoot on it. Two of Swords. I can't front on it. I can't not want what I just asked for. Happened with me before. I asked God for a wife. God sent her quick as shit. I wasn't ready for a wife. I thought I was ready at the time, but once she appeared, it was like, damn, this shit is really here. You know? I'm not married. Didn't happen, but you know, be careful what the fuck you ask for, because trust me, it will be right at your doorstep. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine energy, we got the King of Pentacles. This is the Master Manifester. This is the owner. Person that can manifest whatever the fuck they want. Alchemist, magician, you know, this could be a karmic masculine too. Or smoke. Looks like a karmic masculine. So, masculine, you in regards to the feminine, you kind of peeping with your feminine on, because you always in your feminine shit, you know, lurking. Lurking. So, you start to notice this karmic masculine in your feminine life. Or this karmic figure. Whoever dude is ain't you. Whoever shorty is ain't you, fam. And what you're starting to see is that this shit that was lined up for you just might have a space in this motherfucker's life. It's like your blessing right here. This is this is a Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is 90%. Nine of Pentacles is lining up your harvest. Eight of Pentacles is a harvest. A harvest is your life in a car. But aside from your life in a car, independently, masculine and feminine, Eight of Pentacles is also a harvest that you can create for somebody else. It's a garden you can grow for somebody else. Or this is you making space in your own garden for somebody else, like the feminine been doing. Feminine did it for you. But you didn't want to appear here. All you had to do was appear here. This is a pentacle, right? A person, place, or a thing. All you had to do was fit into this equation, masculine. But since you didn't want to, it's like it's a King of Pentacles. That's trying to align themselves in that slot. What the fuck you gonna front on a feminine? Feminine been waiting on you this whole time. Now your feminine ready to get serious, and now what? You probably don't want to get serious, but now what? More smoke. Better not be another red card, because you hating. Ha! It's a red card, nigga. You hate like a motherfucker. Like, not per se hating, but Ace of Cups. You Ace of Cups. You taking care of yourself. You've been doing that. It's like nice karmic too. Ha! It's like, because you ain't fucking with King of Pentacles. You fuck with Queen of Pentacles. You fuck with karmic feminines. You don't fuck with masculine feminines. Unless you do. And that's a whole nother story, ain't it? Ha! Now, this is you in regards to your feminine. You just, like, this is just a warning. You just getting a warning in life that what you don't want somebody else to take. One man's trash is another man's treasure. You treat your feminine like trash because you think she's trash. That's your mistake. That's your fuck up. So when you see somebody who really ain't trash, trying to make the so-called trash you saying that's trash their treasure, now it's all eyes on the situation. It's like I say all the time in Masters, it shouldn't take the end of the world for you motherfuckers to get on your purpose. It shouldn't take somebody to steal your girl for you to want to get your girl back. It's the type of karmic this guy is. This is a good karmic. This is like a dude that's stable, more stable than you. He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rock. It's like a motherfucking person that's in a better position than you in life. And it looks like a better position with your feminine than you are currently. But for all in all, you taking care of yourself. That was your number one objective. At least so you say. What's the Ace of Cups? That's self-love. Are you loving yourself more? Because you've been Ace of Cups for a minute. So you better be loving yourself, spending all this time with your motherfucking self or doing for self. Right? Self-respect. Do you respect yourself? Because look at the people you fucking with. People you fuck with don't respect themselves. They don't even know what respect means. You out here operating like you don't even know what respect means. You don't even give respect to your twin or love to your twin. But you got respect and you got love for self. Self-identification. Your feminine know exactly who the fuck she is, but you still trying to figure that out. So are you A for acquiring any emotions that you say you're acquiring out here? It's like a motherfucker that say they've been at work, but they broke. So you got a job, right? Yeah, so why you ain't got no money? Man, I got bills and shit like that. When last time you went to work? Oh, you ain't got a job. Why you lie? It's It's like this is a person you can't even compete with. Pinnacle wise. We're not talking about emotions. Who's smarter? Who's more spiritually inclined? Who wiser? Who on a better path? All that shit meant nothing. Right? When your feminine was kicking that shit. All you was focused on was the pinnacle part of it. Now another person focusing on the pinnacle part that you fuck with so tough. Now you lying and analyzing shit. You putting two and two together. One man's trash is another man's treasure. The feminine was trash. You put the trash on there. Your feminine was a treasure. She knows she a treasure. Even when you told her she was trash, she dealt with that. You see your feminine ain't trash. You see, if anything, your feminine a hidden gem that looks like a fucking archaeologist just stumbled upon. Moving on. Feminine, you're winning. 6 of Wands. Wins. Victories. Celebrations. What's going on? This is in the masculine department too, feminine. Ooh. You get the 2 of Wands. This is survival. When it comes to making ends meet, that's what 2 of Wands are. Feminine, you winning in that department. When it comes to support, the support you was looking for. 2 of Wands is also support. So you was looking for emotional support within a masculine. You found that. You was looking for that physical support you was looking for. I wish you had granted for that physical support she was looking for. Yeah, that's there. You know, it's like the shit you was looking for in your masculine. This is your masculine's role. Looks like you found it. I'm sure the masculine, because this is y'all reading, peeping that shit too. Not only does this fucking karmic masculine fit in your feminine slot, this karmic masculine is doing your divine job for you. Damn, it's like you ain't even here. You're not. So that shit 2 times. It's like you ain't even here, and you're not. More smoke. Feminine, you getting the support you need. You getting the W's you need in life. You overcoming a lot of shit. Aside from all that, you ace of sword. You found power, authority, dominion, valor. You know, it's like strength. Like you found a lot of shit ascending. You found the support you need. So now you ain't looking for it from your masculine. You found the bonds and the connections and the. It's like everything you looking for in your twin. It's like you found in the motherfucking world. You didn't want to go to the world to find your shit. It ain't even like you went in the world to find this shit. This shit found you. Side B, you were the fucking divine. Speaking of divine, masculine, in regards to himself, personally, he's got the divine feminine. The Queen of Wands. Why is the feminine in your energy? 8 of Pentacles. Masculine, when it comes to yourself, the energy, when it comes to yourself, you have your divine feminine in her life. Not the 9 of Pentacles of the feminine having her life, you know, lined up for you. She did. She did. But look like this karmic masculine is in the slot. Look at the karmic masculine. He even looking at her. He in tune with her. When I pull this shit up in my spread, the karmic masculine is looking at the feminine. When I pull you up, masculine, it's like you looking at her too, but you looking at her too, but look what you looking at. She got an ace, 8 of Pentacles. What's the 8 of Pentacles? I told you, that's something to lose. That's a 80%. That's a B. That's above passing. That's a good position. Your feminine is in a good position to do a lot more shit you trying to do. You just had a 6 of Pentacles. Homeostasis. You're doing enough just to get by. Just to stay on your level. Some shit you've been doing for a while. Your feminine, on the other hand, been ascending and going places, new places, higher heights. Better demos, more smoke. 3 of Wands, all because of purpose. Your feminine going high. Told you, this is the ladder out the crab bucket. This is the Underground Railroad to freedom. You still on the plantation. You scared to go to Freedom Town. You scared to get out the crab bucket and shit. You scared to leave this fucking matrix. Your feminine ain't scared. That's why your feminine got a life. That's why your feminine got people in her life. She been had people in her life. It's just you were her life so much she had to, I don't know, do some shit outside of you. What you wanted, she's doing that. Now we here. Let's go to the future and final roll, wrapping this up and shit. Feminine, you go into the future with the pain card. Ooh, I already know what this is. It's going past the point of no return. Gotta pick another card. Seven of Wands, eternal conflict. So, feminine, you at the point where you're just like, once again, if I could sum this energy up in like one example, it's like I said, the slave rent. Three of Swords, that's going to pass the point of no return. That's pain. Ace of Swords, that's the North Star. That's where freedom at. Then we got the Two of Swords, where the masculine stays at. You got to prepare yourself to leave the plantation. You know where freedom is, but you're going to have to be mentally prepared to go past the point of no return. So while you in the stage of pussyfoot right here, you need to read as much as you can, understand as much as you can, learn about the Underground Railroad as much as possible. Try to get your family, friends, your twin, your lover to go on this journey with you. Because it's definitely hard by your fucking self. But, hold on 1 second. Hello? I like the eyeglass place. They sell their shit. My eyes feel so much better. Alright. Once you're ready to go past the point of no return, you just go. Whether your masculine's ready or not, feminine, you gotta leave. Somebody gotta set up north. Somebody gotta have shit set up. So when your masculine ready to leave the fucking plantation, he can come right to you. Because shit's already pre-set up. Maybe your masculine knew that, which is why he's dragging his fucking feet for you to pre-set up shit for him to come with. But let's just hope. Let's just hope, masculine, that your plan goes right. Because the way this shit looking, it's like your feminine left your ass on the plantation. The process of your feminine getting the freedom, she met a nice white abolitionist that is not only supporting your feminine on a spiritual and mental and emotional level, he definitely putting up the pinnacles to set up shop. Really, he trying to get with your feminine because he can recognize who your feminine is. She's very brave. She's very smart to even make this trek by her fucking self. Sucks for the man that kind of loved her and didn't want to go with her, right? It's like your feminine finally gets set up in the north. Your ass finally, I don't know, set out on this trek to go to freedom. Your feminine been sending you letters and letting you know, hey, if you do come, which I don't expect you to, because she nonchalant. It's nonchalant time for a lot of feminines. They just nonchalant with their masculines. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So much shit going on for me to even be sitting here pussyfooting over shit that we didn't pussyfooted on already. We're going high, we're moving up, we're going high. We're not going backwards, and we're not being stagnant waiting on anyone. It's like the masculine going through the Underground Railroad, getting to the divine feminist house, only to knock somewhere in Ohio or Indiana, some goddamn where for only a white man to open the door, and you trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Like, he's white. That's the oppressor. You fucking the oppressor. Like, I ain't fucking with shit. Get my shit together. If it ain't your fucking business, what's popping? I'm waiting on your ass, but as you see, like, I ain't finna wait on your motherfucking ass. Like, just because you're here don't mean shit. I had a place prepared for you, but you didn't want it. It's like somebody else is occupying it. It's not like they occupying your space. It's just I'm busy right now. Do whatever the fuck you was doing prior when you got here. I ain't saying go back to the plantation, but nigga, it's full house. Ain't got no room for you. It's like a club. You go in with your boyfriend / he acting like a friend now. You don't even know what the fuck status you got going on with this guy. Y'all go out. It's his fucking idea. You looking good as shit. They let you in the club. They park your boyfriend. Like, nigga, hold on. There's too many people in the club. That's my girl. She hot. She can go in. She looking at you like, nigga, you think I'm finna sit here and wait for you? You can go up in here. I'll meet you. It's like you get in the club and you see her having fun with other people. What the fuck you expect? I think a person is going to stop having a good time or stop living their life because you late with it. Like we ain't been through this shit before. Like you ain't had this conversation before. Like I said, it's nonchalant time. And it's even going to suck more for the feminines who really going past the point of no return. with love. This is fighting another love. Thus put your twin flame shit on pause real quick or for a while. Like I said, this shit real. For those that think this shit is, I don't know, a Disney type thing and living in a fucking fantasy world with something that they think is popping when it ain't type shit, like, it just gets to the point where a lot of twins where you're just gonna have to fuck with something else. You ain't settling with no karmic demonstration. Like I say, some karmics are good for you. Why fuck up a good thing waiting or pivoting? You still live your life. This twin flame shit is infinite. You and your twin always gonna pick this shit back up. What's the point of your master making you wait 8 years to do anything? And then you find somebody that's ready to do that shit, that's got good intentions and all that. But you gonna wait another year? Put this shit on pause to try to find something that you really don't know. You know what I mean? Come on now. Final card of the masculine message, you got the Knight of Cups. It's the Romeo and Juliet card. You Romeo without a Juliet. Juliet busy. Juliet got shit to do. Romeo, your ass was on your Romeo shit out here. You should have been cool with that. Now your ass finally bringing shit on home. Queen of Cups clarified the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is this big ass passion, big ass emotion. Queen of Cups is the next step. Past having all that emotion and all that shit. You're gonna have to take that passion and do something with it. Queen of Cups is a psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting your own intuition. Perfecting your craft. If you're a psychic, perfect your psychic abilities. This shit is also dreams, visions, signs, and synchronicities. God's showing you shit. It's writings on the wall with a lot of shit. Just because you got this big ass passion, I mean, like I say, you're gonna have to do something with it. It's like you coming to your feminine once again as a slave, finally coming to freedom. You get to your twin door, white man open the door, your twin dates the white man. They got some shit cracking. They ain't got no kids yet, so at least that's a sign. She ain't married to the man, so at least that's another good sign. But you can't stay here. Can't sit here. Got to move the fuck around. Okay? Now, during this moving the fuck around phase, this would be a good time to really see where you really meant to be. This is where you got to talk to God now. The feminine been putting your ass on. You ain't got the luxury to fuck with your twin no more. At least not the way it was. A lot of masculines, y'all finna get it on y'all own. Like the feminine's been getting on their own for a while now. Welcome to the party, pal. That's the message I got. Hope I could be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned. Deuces.